Ever felt like you're pushing a boulder uphill, only to slide back? Let's explore how Stoicism can illuminate the signs you're potentially on the wrong path. Picture this: you're striving hard, putting in hours of effort, yet it feels like you're not moving forward. It's frustrating, right? That's where Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, steps in. Unlike abstract theories, Stoicism is a practical guide that focuses on rational thinking and personal growth. It's about understanding what you can control and, more importantly, accepting what you can't. This philosophy invites us on a journey of self-discovery, helping us to assess ourselves and align our lives more closely with our true nature. By embracing the principles of Stoicism, we can transform setbacks into opportunities for growth and navigate life's challenges with clarity and calm. Throughout this video, we'll delve into the signs that suggest you might be on the wrong path and how Stoicism can provide the tools needed for meaningful change. So, buckle up as we embark on this enlightening journey through ancient wisdom that remains profoundly relevant today. Constant frustration may be your mind's way of signaling that there's a gap between what you're doing and what you expect. In the world of Stoicism, frustration often stems from wanting the outside world to align perfectly with our inner world. But here's the rub: the external world is out of our control. Instead, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control: our responses, our thoughts, and our actions. Philosopher Seneca once remarked that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Think about it: building castles in the air about how things should be can often lead us to feel stuck and frustrated when reality doesn't match our expectations. Let's paint a picture. Imagine waiting for a train and it's late. You can't control the train, but you can certainly control how you spend that time. You could choose to fume, letting frustration bubble over, or use that time wisely to read, reflect, or simply breathe. This shift from external control to inner mastery is what empowers us to navigate life's unpredictable paths with grace. So, the next time you feel frustration creeping in, pause and ask yourself, what can I actually control in this situation? You might find that the simple act of redirecting your focus brings about a sense of peace, and who knows, maybe the train will arrive before you know it. Controlling expectations is a powerful way to ease frustration and find balance. In Stoicism, managing expectations means aligning them more closely with reality, which can lead to a calmer mind and a happier heart. Consider this: every morning you set your expectations for the day, but are they realistic, or are they setting you up for disappointment? A practical Stoic exercise to help with this is journaling. Start by writing down your expectations each day. At the end of the day, reflect on them. Were they met? Were they realistic? This reflection helps you recalibrate and align your expectations with what is actually attainable. Another helpful practice is daily affirmations. Begin your day with simple affirmations like "I will focus on what I can control" or "I accept things as they come." By reinforcing these thoughts, you start to shift your mindset towards what truly matters. Picture a serene lake, calm and undisturbed. This is the kind of inner peace we aim to cultivate by managing our expectations. When we let go of the need for things to always go our way and embrace the unpredictability of life, we invite tranquility into our lives. This is not about lowering your standards, but rather about staying grounded in what is within your influence, allowing you to move through life with a sense of peace and purpose. Emotional volatility often signals deeper issues in how we perceive and respond to the challenges life throws our way. It's like being on a roller coaster of emotions where every twist and turn can feel overwhelming. In Stoicism, emotional swings are viewed as opportunities for reflection, not as setbacks. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, offered timeless wisdom on nurturing inner calm. He reminded us that while external events are beyond our control, our reactions to them are within our grasp. Imagine navigating through daily obstacles with the composure of a seasoned sailor, steady against the storm. This is the essence of Stoic practice, developing emotional resilience that can anchor us amid chaos. To foster this resilience, Stoicism encourages identifying the root of our emotional responses, understanding that they often arise from misplaced judgments or expectations. By practicing mindfulness and self-reflection, we can begin to see challenges as neutral events rather than threats. Consider implementing a simple Stoic exercise. At the day's close, spend a few moments reviewing how you reacted to different situations. Were your emotions in proportion to the event, or did they escalate beyond necessity? This daily practice helps cultivate a mindset that separates the emotion from the event, allowing clearer and calmer responses. Over time, this continuous self-assessment builds a sturdy foundation of emotional resilience, transforming once volatile emotions into a well of inner strength. As you integrate these Stoic practices into your life, you'll find that the emotional roller coaster begins to stabilize, guiding you to a state of enduring peace and balance. The calm within the storm offers a sublime opportunity to explore techniques for nurturing emotional stability. Imagine for a moment the chaos of a stormy sea with waves crashing in all directions. Now picture it gradually calming down, steady and serene. This visualization is a metaphor for what Stoicism can help you achieve within your own mind. A highly effective way to cultivate emotional stability is through daily meditation practices embedded in Stoic principles. Start with a simple practice of morning meditation. Close your eyes and breathe deeply, focusing on the present moment, and remind yourself of the Stoic precepts, acknowledging the limits of your control and embracing the natural ebb and flow of life. By doing this regularly, you begin to anchor your emotions, much like a stable ship in the midst of a storm. Consider the experience of Tim, a software engineer who once shared his journey towards emotional balance. Tim turned to Stoic meditation after facing a series of setbacks at work. Through consistent practice, he reported feeling more centered, able to navigate challenges with a renewed sense of calmness. Testimonials like these highlight the transformative impact of such practices, emphasizing how they can ground our emotions and foster resilience. Encourage yourself to try these meditations, even if just for a few minutes a day, and notice the shift in your emotional landscape. As you do, you'll find that the stormy seas of life become less daunting, revealing a tranquil horizon. Feeling stuck often points to goals that might not align with who we are or strategies that aren't quite hitting the mark. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. This sensation of stagnation can be frustrating, but it also presents an opportunity for reflection and growth. The philosopher Epictetus taught us an important lesson. Instead of battling to change what's outside of us, true progress comes from adjusting our mindset. Imagine shifting your perspective from trying to move the immovable to working with the flow of life. This is where realignment becomes key. Begin by examining your current goals. Are they a reflection of your true self and your abilities, or are they influenced by external pressures and expectations? When goals resonate with your inner values, they become sources of inspiration rather than burdens. To realign, identify what truly matters to you. Is it creativity, connection, learning, or something else? Once you're clear, adjust your goals and strategies to reflect these core values. This might mean making small tweaks or even significant changes, but it's about finding harmony between your aspirations and your natural strengths. Consider the analogy of a gardener tending to plants. Some plants thrive in sunlight while others blossom in the shade. In the same way, aligning your goals with your inherent qualities allows your true potential to unfold naturally. By doing so, progress becomes a more authentic journey, one that feels both fulfilling and aligned with who you really are. Remember, the path to growth is not always linear, but with each step you take towards alignment, you're embracing the essence of what Stoicism teaches, the power of inner wisdom and the fluidity of your journey. Reassessing your path involves taking a closer look at your goals and understanding that adaptation is essential for growth, much like a gardener who prunes a plant to help it flourish. In the world of Stoicism, this means embracing change and evaluating whether your current path aligns with your true self. Imagine your life as a garden. Each goal you set is like a plant requiring care and attention to thrive. If a plant is not growing as expected, a gardener looks at the soil, the sunlight, and the water. They adapt, trimming away what hinders growth. Similarly, when our goals feel stagnant, it's time to reconsider what might need adjustment. Begin by writing down your current goals and the methods you use to achieve them. Reflect on whether they still resonate with your core values. Ask yourself, am I pursuing these goals for myself or because I feel pressured by others? Once you have this clarity, consider making changes that align more closely with your true desires. A practical exercise to begin this process is a weekly reflection session. Each week, set aside time to evaluate your progress. Are your methods effective? Do they bring you closer to your vision? If not, what might you alter or remove, like a gardener pruning a branch? This regular reassessment keeps your journey aligned with your authentic self. Remember, like a well-tended garden, your life flourishes through attentive care and willingness to adapt. By fostering this habit of reflection, you not only honor your current path but also create space for new growth and possibilities, staying true to the Stoic wisdom of living in harmony with your nature. As you embrace these adjustments, you'll find your journey enriched with purpose and clarity, allowing you to navigate life with renewed vigor and a deeper understanding of your goals. Avoidance of discomfort might be more than just a preference for ease. It could be the universe signaling your hesitance to embrace the growth that comes from stepping beyond the familiar. Through the lens of Stoicism, this reluctance acts like a barrier, locking away the countless opportunities hidden in challenging experiences. Stoic philosophy encourages embracing discomfort as a tool for personal development. Let's delve into the teachings of Seneca, who wrote extensively on the value of facing adversity. In his letters, Seneca reminds us that adversity is not an enemy but a teacher, shaping us into stronger versions of ourselves. Imagine life's challenges as weights in a gym. Each lift builds strength and resilience. By avoiding discomfort, we miss out on this transformative exercise. Here are some approaches to help you embrace discomfort the Stoic way. Start by gradually introducing small challenges into your daily routine, such as taking a slightly longer route on your walk or engaging in a new, slightly uncomfortable task at work. This incremental exposure can demystify larger fears by proving to yourself that you can handle more than you might think. Another effective approach is reframing how you perceive hardship. Instead of seeing discomfort as an obstacle, view it as a stepping stone toward a more resilient self. Consider keeping a discomfort diary where you jot down instances when you faced something uncomfortable. Reflect on how each experience contributed to your growth, much like marking milestones on a journey. These practices don't just build physical endurance, they nurture a mindset that welcomes challenges as opportunities to learn, evolve, and ultimately thrive. By embracing the discomfort, you're not just enduring life, you're actively participating in your own transformation, a true testament to the power of Stoicism in everyday living. Embracing the challenge involves actively seeking out situations that test your limits, allowing you to build resilience and strength. In Stoicism, this concept is akin to training oneself like an athlete, where controlled exposure to difficulties fosters growth. Consider Stoic-style fasting a practice that not only enhances discipline but also brings gratitude into daily life. By voluntarily abstaining from food for a specified period, you train yourself to appreciate abundance while cultivating self-control. Another modern approach is digital detoxing, where you unplug from technology for a day. This detachment can sharpen mindfulness and encourage you to savor the present moment without distractions. Compare these practices to ancient Stoic exercises that emphasized voluntary discomfort. Seneca practiced going without luxuries, reminding himself of life's essentials. Similarly, Marcus Aurelius embraced the simplicity of living, consistently challenging his own comfort zones to remain steadfast in the face of adversity. By engaging in these controlled challenges, you tap into timeless Stoic wisdom, reinforcing the belief that resilience is born from facing discomfort head-on. These practices are more than rituals, they are pathways to a more deliberate and enriched life. As you integrate these challenges into your routine, notice how they strengthen your mind and spirit. This is not about enduring hardship for its own sake, but about unlocking a deeper understanding of your capabilities. Embrace the challenge, and in doing so, embrace your own potential for transformation, drawing on the enduring principles of Stoicism to navigate life's trials with greater fortitude and clarity. Perfectionism can often act as a roadblock, halting progress before it even begins. Imagine setting out on a journey but never taking the first step because the path is not perfectly paved. Striving for perfection can lead to procrastination, overwhelm, and ultimately inaction. In the light of Stoicism, the emphasis is placed on progress over perfection. This ancient philosophy encourages us to focus on steady improvement rather than an unattainable ideal. Consider the words of the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, who encouraged doing what you can with what you have, accepting imperfections as a natural part of life. In our modern world, this translates to embracing incremental progress. Think of a writer who hesitates to put pen to paper, awaiting the perfect idea. By focusing instead on the act of writing, one improves skill and garners insights along the way. In everyday life, this could mean setting achievable goals, like learning a new skill by practicing a little each day rather than waiting for the perfect starting moment. Another illustration is seen in the field of sports, where athletes improve through consistent training rather than waiting for the perfect condition. By celebrating small victories and learning from mistakes, we build resilience and adaptability. This approach not only aligns with Stoic teachings but also fosters a growth mindset, helping us move forward with increased confidence and clarity. So, the next time you find yourself stuck in the pursuit of perfection, remember that progress is the true measure of success. Let go of the need for everything to be flawless and focus on the journey itself. This shift in mindset will open doors to new opportunities and experiences, guiding you toward a life of growth and fulfillment. Progress over perfection is a cornerstone of Stoic wisdom, urging us to value each step we take rather than an unattainable ideal. The concept of incremental improvement is not just about doing more, but about appreciating the journey itself. In Stoicism, there's a profound idea known as amor fati, which translates to loving one's fate. This isn't about resignation to the status quo, but instead, it's an invitation to embrace life in all its imperfections. Consider the beauty of a cracked vase. Its flaws give it character and a story. Similarly, our own imperfections can become our strengths when we choose to accept them as part of our growth. Picture a tree growing in a harsh landscape. Its twisted branches tell a story of resilience and tenacity. Embracing amor fati encourages us to focus on the present moment, to appreciate the small wins, and to understand that challenges are essential to our development. When we let go of the paralyzing need for perfection, we open our eyes to the beauty of progress, the gradual, often uneven path that leads to true fulfillment. So the next time you're confronted with a setback or a flaw, instead of viewing it as a stumbling block, see it as a stepping stone in your journey. By accepting these imperfections, you are not only building resilience but also honoring the essence of growth. Let this mindset be the lens through which you view your world, where every imperfection is a brushstroke in the masterpiece of your life. Seeking validation becomes a hurdle when we measure our worth through the eyes of others. It's like chasing a mirage. No matter how close you get, it remains just out of reach. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor, reminds us to focus on honing our own virtues rather than seeking external applause. He believed that true satisfaction comes from aligning with our personal values and acknowledging our intrinsic qualities. Imagine a garden filled with various plants. Some seek sunlight, some thrive in shade, but each grows at its own pace, independently beautiful. Similarly, cultivating inner confidence means celebrating your uniqueness without needing external validation. A simple exercise to boost self-validation is keeping a daily gratitude journal, noting 3 things you value about yourself. This practice shifts focus inward, highlighting personal strengths and achievements. Another powerful exercise is self-reflection. Set aside time each week to reflect on your actions, not for criticism, but to celebrate your progress and areas of growth. This fosters a deep sense of self-awareness and appreciation. By nurturing these habits, you begin to anchor your sense of worth internally, finding strength and confidence that doesn't waver with external opinions. This journey aligns with Stoic teachings, guiding you to a more fulfilled and resilient self, firmly rooted in your own values and virtues. Cultivating inner validation is about recognizing the value of personal achievements over seeking public accolades. In the world of Stoicism, it's essential to focus on what genuinely matters: our own growth and virtues, rather than external praise. Imagine the strength and serenity of a lone mountain climber reaching the summit, witnessing the sunrise. This symbolizes the fulfillment found in personal triumphs, untouched by the opinions of others. One effective exercise to foster this self-assurance is gratitude journaling. Each day, take a moment to write down 3 qualities or skills you appreciate about yourself. This simple practice not only shifts your focus inward, but also strengthens your inner confidence by acknowledging your unique contributions. Another powerful tool is self-reflection. Dedicate some time weekly to ponder your actions, intentions, and progress, not with a critical eye, but to appreciate how far you've come. This reflection breeds a deeper understanding and appreciation of your journey, independent of external validation. By consistently practicing these exercises, you're more likely to root your sense of self-worth in your authentic accomplishments and virtues rather than fleeting accolades. With each entry in your journal and each moment of reflection, you reinforce a foundation of inner strength and assurance. This practice aligns beautifully with Stoic teachings, guiding you to a life that is resilient, self-sufficient, and firmly anchored in your own value system. Embrace this path and you'll find your validation within, much like a mountain climber who finds strength in their resolve and the journey they undertake. Resentment towards others is like carrying a heavy bag full of rocks. It weighs you down, clouds your judgment, and diverts energy away from what truly matters. When we hold onto resentment, it acts like a fog that obscures our capacity to see clearly and make well-considered decisions. It can lead us to place blame on others, shifting the focus away from our personal growth and responsibility. In the teachings of Stoicism, philosophers like Epictetus highlighted that blame is futile because it suggests the expectation that others should behave according to our standards. Instead, Stoics encourage us to look inwards to our thoughts, perceptions, and actions, over which we have true control. Consider the story of Lee, who held onto anger towards a colleague for taking credit for her idea at work. This resentment seeped into her interactions and clouded her ability to collaborate effectively. By choosing to let go of the blame and looking at what she could control, Lee found freedom. She focused on improving her communication and assertiveness, ultimately growing more confident and resilient in her work environment. Real-life scenarios like Lee's illustrate how the act of letting go of resentment can be profoundly liberating. It allows us to redirect energy towards constructive action and personal responsibility. By releasing resentment, you clear away the fog, making room for clarity and a renewed focus on what lies within your control. This shift not only lightens the burden but also aligns with the Stoic vision of living a life rooted in self-awareness and personal accountability. Embrace the opportunity to let go, and you'll find that what seemed like a heavy burden transforms into wings that lift you towards a more empowered and fulfilling life. The freedom in forgiveness is a profound aspect of Stoic practice, inviting us to release the shackles of resentment and embrace a life of empowerment and peace. Forgiveness, in the Stoic sense, is not about condoning the actions of others, but rather about liberating ourselves from the burden of carrying past grievances. Imagine breaking chains or shedding old skin. These are powerful metaphors for the release that forgiveness can bring. It's a process of lightening your load, allowing you to move forward unencumbered by the weight of past hurts. To begin practicing forgiveness, start by acknowledging your feelings of resentment. Write them down in a journal, recognizing them without judgment. Next, consider the impact these feelings have on your emotional well-being. Reflect on how holding onto resentment might be hindering your personal growth and happiness. Then, visualize the act of letting go. Picture those chains breaking or your old skin being shed, symbolizing the release of negative emotions. This visualization can serve as a powerful tool for emotional liberation. Another step is to foster empathy. Try to understand the perspective of the person who wronged you. This doesn't mean excusing their behavior, but it can help soften the grip of anger. Finally, make a conscious choice to forgive. This decision is not about the other person, it is about your freedom. Forgiveness allows you to reclaim your energy and redirect it towards personal growth and inner peace. By practicing these steps, you align with the Stoic ideal of focusing on what you can control, which is your reaction and mindset. As you embrace forgiveness, you'll find that the path becomes clearer and lighter, leading you toward a more serene and fulfilling life. Distraction by external events often leads to anxiety and a sense of losing personal power, much like trying to navigate through a storm without a compass. In Stoicism, the emphasis lies on centering our focus on what truly matters and what we can control. Epictetus, a profound Stoic philosopher, taught us that while we cannot control external events, we have the power to master our internal responses. Imagine watching a storm unfold outside your window. The winds howl and the rain pours, yet within the safety of your home, you remain untouched. This metaphor illustrates how Stoicism encourages us to create a strong inner sanctuary, resilient against the chaos of the outside world. By centering attention on our thoughts and actions, we regain control over our inner compass, navigating life with calm and clarity. A practical Stoic exercise is to start the day by acknowledging the elements beyond your control, such as other people's opinions or the unpredictable weather. Then shift focus to what you can influence, like your decisions, your effort, and your mindset. This daily acknowledgement acts as a mental anchor, stabilizing you amidst life's unpredictabilities. Consider the approach of a captain steering a ship. While unable to control the sea's vastness, the captain expertly guides the vessel through skilled steering and wise adjustments. Similarly, by focusing on your internal resources, you optimize your ability to navigate life's turbulent waters. Embrace this Stoic practice, and you'll discover that what once seemed overwhelming becomes manageable, empowering you to live with greater purpose and poise. Centering the mind is a pivotal practice in Stoic philosophy, enabling us to cultivate presence and mindfulness amid the distractions of daily life. This practice helps reduce the dependency on external validation, guiding us towards a more internally anchored way of being. To begin centering your mind, visualize a candle flame. Picture its steady flicker, unwavering despite the winds around it. This flame is your concentration, a symbol of focus amid external chaos. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine this flame within you, constant and calm. This simple visualization exercise not only enhances concentration, but also encourages a deeper connection with your inner self. Another effective practice involves mindful breathing. Find a quiet place, sit comfortably, and focus on your breath. As you inhale, count to 4 slowly, feeling the air fill your lungs. Hold for a moment before exhaling gently to another count of 4. This rhythmic breathing anchors your mind in the present, reducing stress and bringing clarity. Incorporating these practices regularly into your routine can significantly boost your presence and awareness, allowing you to remain centered regardless of external circumstances. By focusing on these internal exercises, you empower yourself to navigate life's challenges with tranquility and focus, aligning with the Stoic ideal of self-governance and inner peace. As you continue to cultivate this practice, you'll find that the need for external validation diminishes, replaced by a profound sense of self-assurance and clarity. Embrace the art of centering the mind, and you'll discover a newfound resilience and strength to lead a life enriched with purpose and serenity. Fear of failure often acts as a significant roadblock, preventing us from taking necessary steps forward. The mere idea of failing can paralyze us, like standing at the edge of a diving board, too afraid to jump. In the philosophy of Stoicism, failure is not seen as a downfall, but rather as an integral part of the journey. It's a stepping stone that offers valuable lessons, shaping us into more resilient individuals. The Stoics believed that accepting failure is fundamental to growth and self-improvement. Let's delve into the teachings of Seneca, who recounted the tale of a shipwreck. Instead of lamenting the loss, he emphasized resilience, viewing the wreck as a renewal opportunity, a moment to start afresh with newfound wisdom. Similarly, consider the lessons from Epictetus, who faced lifelong physical challenges. Instead of yielding to despair, he embraced these adversities, using them as catalysts for personal development. These stories from Stoic texts highlight an enduring truth: failure is not the end but a crucial chapter in our personal stories. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble. Each chip and crack is essential, revealing the masterpiece within. In our lives, failures serve this chiseling purpose, gradually uncovering our refined selves. Embracing failure means understanding its role in honing our character and strengthening our resolve. Next time you're daunted by the prospect of failure, remember that it is not a reflection of your worth but a powerful teacher guiding you toward greater wisdom and resilience. By accepting and learning from failures, we align ourselves with the Stoic ideal of viewing life's trials as opportunities for profound personal growth. The value of failure lies in its ability to teach us lessons that success does not. Imagine failure as a sculptor's tool, chipping away at the rough marble of our experiences to reveal the wisdom held within. Instead of viewing failure as an end, Stoicism encourages us to see it as a teacher, guiding us toward growth and improvement. To reframe failure in this light, start by reflecting on your setbacks. Write down each experience without judgment, acknowledging it as part of your journey. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this? How did this setback shape my abilities or perspectives? By identifying specific lessons from failure, you transform it from a mark of defeat into a stepping stone for progress. Another practical step is to adopt a mindset of curiosity instead of criticism. When faced with failure, explore the situation. What could be done differently next time? Embrace this opportunity to experiment with new strategies and approaches, much like a scientist observing and adjusting a hypothesis. This shift in mindset can reduce fear and increase resilience by focusing on the process rather than the outcome. Incorporate a practice of regular review and recalibration into your routine. Set aside time to assess not only what went wrong but what went right as well. This balanced reflection encourages a holistic perspective, recognizing both strengths and areas needing improvement. By rooting ourselves in the Stoic acceptance of failure as a natural part of life, we equip ourselves with the tools to navigate future challenges with greater strength and adaptability. Embrace this approach and watch as failure transforms from a barrier into a powerful ally on your path to personal growth. Neglecting personal values can often lead us down a path where our actions no longer resonate with our true selves. It's like setting sail without a compass. Eventually, we find ourselves adrift, lacking direction and purpose. In the realm of Stoicism, living in harmony with one's core values is seen as essential to navigating life's complexities with integrity and clarity. The Stoics, especially the insightful Seneca, emphasized the importance of aligning one's life with their personal virtues. Seneca often spoke about the consistency between our inner values and our outer actions, suggesting that true fulfillment comes from this alignment. Imagine a painter choosing colors that don't match their vision. The resulting artwork feels off. In life, when our actions misalign with our core values, we too can feel a sense of discord. To remedy this, creating a personal manifesto can serve as a compass, guiding us toward decisions that reflect our authentic selves. Begin by identifying what truly matters to you. Is it honesty, kindness, or perhaps courage? Write these values down and reflect on how they influence your daily decisions. This process acts like a filter, helping you prioritize actions that resonate with your core beliefs. Another exercise is to review your week. Did your actions align with your stated values, or were there moments of conflict? By regularly assessing alignment, you foster a habit of making conscious choices that are true to you. Remember, the journey of aligning with personal values is continuous, much like a gardener who constantly nurtures their plants to ensure healthy growth. By understanding and prioritizing your values, you not only honor the Stoic principles but also pave a path towards a more fulfilling and purposeful life. This alignment can offer a profound sense of peace and direction, guiding you through life's uncertain waters with a steadfast heart and a clear mind. Realigning with your values is a transformative process that brings a deeper sense of harmony and authenticity into your life. Start by setting aside time for regular reflection, allowing you to examine past decisions and consider whether they aligned with your personal values. Ask yourself, did my choices reflect what truly matters to me, or were they influenced by external pressures? This introspective practice acts as a compass, steering you back towards your core beliefs. Picture the journey of a well-known figure like Mahatma Gandhi. Known for his unwavering commitment to non-violence, Gandhi consistently realigned his actions with this fundamental value, even when faced with immense challenges. His life exemplifies the power of living in accordance with one's principles, inspiring countless others to do the same. To further integrate your values into daily decision-making, consider maintaining a values journal. Begin each day by writing down your top 3 values, followed by a brief note on how you intend to honor them through your actions. This simple exercise not only reinforces what matters most but also guides your daily choices, ensuring they reflect your true self. Another approach is to create a vision board or a digital collage that represents your values. Place it somewhere visible as a constant reminder of what you're striving toward. This visual aid keeps your focus sharp, helping you remain true to your path even amidst distractions. Remember, realigning with your values is not a one-time task but a lifelong journey requiring dedication and mindfulness. By committing to this process, you not only cultivate a life of integrity but also embrace the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with your true nature. As you continue to realign your actions with your values, you'll experience a sense of fulfillment and clarity, guiding you confidently through life's complexities. Overwhelmed by materialism is a common experience in today's world, where the allure of possessions often overshadows the pursuit of true happiness. In the philosophy of Stoicism, there's a clear understanding that material wealth is fleeting and can never truly satisfy the deeper yearnings of the soul. Stoics like Seneca and Epictetus emphasize that true contentment comes not from amassing possessions but from nurturing inner richness. Imagine acquiring a new gadget. Initially, it might bring joy, but over time, this joy fades, leaving us yearning for the next purchase. This cycle reflects the transient nature of material satisfaction. To cultivate lasting contentment, Stoicism encourages us to shift our focus from external wealth to internal virtues. A powerful exercise in voluntary simplicity is to undergo a decluttering challenge. Begin by selecting an area in your home and choosing items that don't contribute to your happiness or purpose. Donate or recycle them, and notice the sense of lightness and clarity that follows. This practice isn't just about reducing physical clutter, it's about creating space for what truly matters. Another Stoic-inspired exercise is to engage in mindful consumption. Before purchasing something new, pause and ask yourself, does this enrich my life or simply fill a temporary void? By considering the true value of an item, you become more intentional with your resources. Consider the story of a family who decided to live with fewer possessions, focusing instead on experiences and relationships. They found that less clutter led to more meaningful connections and a deeper sense of happiness. Embracing voluntary simplicity can transform our perspective, highlighting the joys of living with less and appreciating more. By turning inward, we align with the Stoic wisdom of valuing what is truly enduring, our character and the simple pleasures of life. Through these practices, we learn that true wealth is not measured by what we own, but by the richness of our experiences and the depth of our connections. The richness of simplicity is found not in what we accumulate, but in what we choose to let go. Imagine a clear, open space where possessions no longer weigh you down, allowing for the joys of simple living to shine through. One transformative exercise to embrace this richness is engaging in decluttering challenges. Start with a single drawer or closet. Set aside items you haven't used in a year and consider donating them to those who might find value. Feel the lightness that follows, both physically and mentally. This process of clearing space invites clarity and focus, making room for what truly enriches your life. Another rewarding practice is incorporating mindfulness into your everyday routines. When you sit down for a meal, take a moment to truly savor each bite, appreciating the flavors and the effort that went into preparing it. This mindful approach can extend to other areas, such as enjoying a quiet moment with a loved one or simply taking a deep breath of fresh air. By doing so, you train yourself to find satisfaction and gratitude in the small, often overlooked aspects of life. Consider the example of a person who decided to spend 30 days without buying anything new. They discovered creativity in repurposing what they already owned, finding fulfillment in experiences rather than possessions. This kind of minimalist lifestyle encourages us to focus on lasting joy over fleeting desires. By embracing the richness of simplicity, we align with the Stoic principle of valuing what is eternal rather than ephemeral. This shift in perspective allows us to live a life grounded in clarity, purpose, and genuine appreciation for the abundance that simplicity brings. As you integrate these practices, notice how your inner world expands, creating a deep sense of peace and contentment. Through this journey, you'll realize that true richness is not in the abundance of material wealth, but in the quality of life and the connections you nurture. Impulsiveness often reflects a lack of self-control, a foundational aspect of Stoic philosophy. Imagine acting on a whim only to later face undesired consequences. It's akin to a leaf blown in every direction by the wind, lacking steadiness and purpose. In Stoicism, the principle of self-control is paramount, guiding us to deliberate wisely before taking action. By pausing, we create the space to consider our choices and align them with our values. To cultivate this deliberation, begin with the simple exercise of pausing before making a decision. When faced with a choice, count to 10, take a deep breath, and ask yourself how it aligns with your long-term goals and values. This brief pause can prevent hasty decisions and encourage thoughtful consideration. Another Stoic practice is journaling your thoughts at the end of each day. reflect on your actions and decisions, recognizing moments of impulsiveness. Ask yourself what drove those choices and how you might approach similar situations differently next time. This reflection cultivates awareness and strengthens your ability to make deliberate decisions. Picture the image of a wise sage contemplating under a tree, taking time to weigh the consequences. This symbolizes the balance and wisdom that comes from thoughtfulness. By integrating these Stoic exercises into your routine, you reinforce self-control and clarity in your actions. Over time, you'll find that the impulse to act without thinking diminishes, replaced by a calm deliberation that aligns with your true self. Embrace this path, and you'll discover a life guided by intention and purpose, enriched by the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Cultivating deliberation is about nurturing the ability to pause and reflect before making decisions, much like a seasoned sailor plotting a course before setting sail. One effective technique in Stoicism for fostering this deliberation is journaling. By writing down your thoughts before a decision, you create a dialogue with yourself, outlining the pros and cons and engaging in a deeper analysis of your motivations and desired outcomes. Imagine this process as laying out a map, considering the potential paths and the landscapes they entail. To begin, set aside a few minutes each day to journal about an impending decision. What are the possible impacts? How does this align with your core values? This daily reflection helps crystallize your thoughts and prepares you for mindful decision-making. Additionally, consider setting specific deliberation goals. These are moments dedicated to evaluating choices at set times, perhaps through a weekly reflection session. Picture the calm of a quiet evening where you sit with a cup of tea, pondering the week's decisions and their alignment with your long-term vision. This practice doesn't only apply to big life choices, but also to everyday decisions, like choosing what to prioritize at work or how to spend your free time. By integrating these exercises into your routine, you cultivate a mindset of deliberate consideration, allowing you to steer your life with clarity and intention. Over time, you'll find yourself making decisions with greater ease and confidence, anchored in the steady wisdom of Stoicism. As you embrace this habit of journaling and goal setting, you'll discover an enhanced sense of control and direction, guiding you towards a path of intentional living. Resistance to change can often act as an invisible barrier, holding us back from experiencing growth and new opportunities. It's like trying to hold back a river. Eventually, the water finds a way through, urging us to adapt and flow with life's currents. In the philosophy of Stoicism, change is not only accepted but embraced as an essential, constant aspect of existence. Stoic thinkers such as Marcus Aurelius remind us that life is ever shifting like the passing seasons, and our ability to adapt can lead to strength and resilience. Consider the concept of amor fati, or the love of fate, which invites us to embrace everything that happens, be it joyful or challenging, as a step in our journey. This acceptance of change allows us to see it not as an adversary, but as a guide toward personal development. Imagine a tree swaying in the wind. It bends but does not break, showing us how flexibility enables survival and growth. To integrate this Stoic understanding of change, begin by identifying areas in your life where you resist change. Is it a new job, a relationship shift, or perhaps a personal habit you wish to alter? Reflect on the reasons behind your resistance and how they align with your long-term values and goals. A practical exercise to embrace change is to consciously introduce small changes into your daily routine. Take a different route to work, try a new hobby, or adjust your morning routine. These small shifts serve as gentle practice, helping you become more comfortable with larger changes in life. Another Stoic teaching is the principle of premeditatio malorum, which means premeditation of evils. This involves visualizing potential changes and challenges before they occur, allowing you to mentally prepare and reduce the impact of fear. By practicing this visualization, you build a mindset that is ready and resilient, capable of navigating the winds of change with poise. Remember, embracing change is a powerful Stoic practice that enriches your life with new perspectives and experiences. By welcoming change like an old friend with stories to share, you open yourself to endless possibilities and the growth that comes with each new chapter. Aligning with this Stoic wisdom empowers you to approach change not with fear, but with curiosity and acceptance, leading to a more fulfilling and resilient life. Adaptability as strength enriches our lives by allowing us to flow with the natural currents of change, much like how rivers carve new paths through landscapes. Stoicism teaches us that embracing change can lead to resilience and a fuller experience of life. Marcus Aurelius, the wise Roman emperor, inspired his followers to welcome change as an opportunity for growth and enlightenment. To cultivate adaptability, start by introducing small changes into your routine. Consider altering your daily routes or trying a new activity. These minor shifts serve as a gentle exercise in flexibility, preparing you for more significant changes down the road. Picture the way a forest evolves with the seasons, each transition bringing new colors and growth. Similarly, by adapting ourselves to life's natural ebb and flow, we nurture our ability to thrive regardless of circumstances. Another beneficial practice is to engage in a weekly reflection. Spend a few moments considering how you responded to recent changes, acknowledging any resistance and celebrating your adaptability. This reflective exercise helps reinforce the understanding that each day brings something new and that our responses shape our journey. By welcoming change as a constant companion, we open ourselves to a wealth of experiences and personal development. Embracing adaptability allows us to connect with the Stoic ideal of living in harmony with nature's rhythms. As you adopt this mindset, notice how nature itself becomes your guide, illustrating how change brings beauty and strength. Through this practice, you'll find yourself more resilient and open to life's myriad possibilities, embodying the essence of Stoic wisdom. Comparison with others often leads us astray from our own paths, like a ship caught in storms of envy and discontent, drifting away from its true course. The tendency to measure our success against others can create feelings of inadequacy, distracting us from personal growth and fulfillment. This habit of comparison is like an echo chamber, amplifying doubts and distorting our self-worth. Stoic philosophy, however, offers a beacon of wisdom, guiding us to focus on self-comparison over external measures. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic sage, wisely noted that our happiness depends more on the manner in which we meet life's challenges than on what happens to us. By shifting our focus inward, we begin to understand that true progress is about becoming better than our past selves, not better than others. Imagine the journey of an artist who initially struggles with feeling overshadowed by more accomplished peers. Instead of dwelling on their successes, she embraces the Stoic practice of self-assessment, reflecting on her growth and setting personal benchmarks. Over time, this shift in perspective transforms her journey into one of personal achievement rather than competitive rivalry. To cultivate this shift, start by recognizing moments when comparison creeps in. Ask yourself, what aspect of my growth can I focus on instead? Reflect on your progress, celebrating milestones that highlight your unique strengths and capabilities. Another powerful exercise involves setting personal goals based on self-improvement. Whether it's mastering a skill, nurturing a relationship, or enhancing your well-being, anchor these goals in self-reflection and authentic aspiration rather than social standards. By engaging in these practices, you align with the Stoic ideal of self-comparison, grounding your journey in personal integrity and inner satisfaction. This redirection not only cultivates contentment but frees you from the endless cycle of external validation. Embrace this path, and you'll find that your life unfolds with greater clarity and purpose, guided by the wisdom of Stoicism and the strength of your inner compass. Fostering self-comparison is about nurturing an internal compass that guides you toward personal benchmarks instead of being swayed by others' achievements. Imagine a runner in a marathon, focusing solely on their pace and endurance rather than the speed of the runners around them. This self-focused approach can lead to a fulfilling journey of personal growth. To cultivate self-comparison, start by setting individual goals that reflect your genuine desires and potential. These could be learning a new skill, enhancing a talent, or developing healthier habits. When goal setting, ensure these aspirations align with your values, making them meaningful and motivating. Consider creating a vision board filled with images and words representing your goals and the qualities you wish to develop. Place it where you'll see it daily, serving as a visual reminder of your unique path. Another effective practice is establishing a regular reflection routine. Spend time each week reviewing your progress. Ask yourself, what have I accomplished? How have I grown? By acknowledging even small advancements, you cultivate a sense of achievement rooted in personal effort. This practice not only tracks your journey but also reinforces confidence independent of societal standards. Additionally, consider embracing a growth mindset, a perspective that celebrates effort and learning over success. View challenges as opportunities to learn, focusing on the progress made rather than the outcome. Each step forward reinforces the idea that self-worth is built internally, not defined by others. By integrating these exercises into your life, you foster a mindset of self-comparison, allowing your unique path to unfold with authenticity and purpose. Embrace this journey of self-discovery, and you'll find your confidence blossoming from within, grounded in the wisdom of Stoicism and the strength of your personal achievements. Loss of enthusiasm often signals a disconnection from one's true purpose, like a ship adrift without a guiding star. In the realm of Stoicism, this lack of alignment is considered a sign that our actions may not reflect our genuine values and aspirations. Imagine working tirelessly on a project but feeling a persistent sense of disinterest. This dissonance suggests that what you're doing might not align with what truly matters to you. The Stoics, particularly Marcus Aurelius, emphasized the importance of living in harmony with one's nature to achieve lasting fulfillment. They taught that by aligning our work and life with our inner values, we can ignite a sense of enthusiasm and purpose. Begin by reflecting on what genuinely excites and motivates you. Is it creativity, helping others, or solving complex problems? Understanding what fuels your passion acts as a compass, guiding you toward a path that resonates with your authentic self. Consider a simple exercise to reconnect with your purpose. Dedicate time each week to activities that reflect your core interests, whether it's volunteering, learning a new skill, or pursuing a passion project. This deliberate engagement can reignite the spark of enthusiasm, providing clarity and direction. Additionally, the practice of gratitude can nurture a sense of purpose. Each day, jot down moments or aspects of your life for which you are grateful. This reflection not only shifts focus towards the positive, but also highlights areas that align with your true purpose. By integrating these Stoic teachings into your life, you reclaim the energy and enthusiasm that arise from pursuing a meaningful path. This realignment not only reignites your passion, but also brings enduring fulfillment, guiding you to a life that echoes with purpose and resilience. Rediscovering purpose is a journey of aligning your actions with what truly matters to you. It involves peeling back the layers of routine and rediscovering the spark that initially fueled your ambitions. This process can be both enlightening and empowering, leading to a life infused with meaning and direction. One effective strategy to reconnect with your purpose is revisiting your goals. Take a moment to review the aspirations you've set for yourself. Do they still resonate with your current values and passions, or have they been overshadowed by external expectations? By reassessing your goals, you create an opportunity to realign them with your true nature, much like a gardener nurturing plants to ensure they thrive. Consider the example of Marcus Aurelius, who, amidst the pressures of leadership, found solace and clarity by journaling his thoughts, consistently realigning his actions with his core Stoic values. His reflections revealed a deep commitment to personal growth and virtue, even in the face of adversity. By taking time to explore new passions, you open doors to fresh possibilities. Whether it's picking up a long-forgotten hobby or diving into an entirely new field, pursuing activities that ignite your enthusiasm can reignite your sense of purpose. Picture this exploration as a path leading to hidden treasures, each step bringing you closer to your authentic self. Additionally, seek inspiration from the stories of Stoics who thrived through purpose-driven actions. Epictetus, once a slave, transformed adversity into an opportunity to teach and inspire others, highlighting how purpose can transcend circumstances. His journey exemplifies that even in the most challenging situations, a clear sense of purpose can guide you to a fulfilling life. To further anchor your rediscovery of purpose, engage in reflective practices such as meditation or journaling. These deliberate acts of introspection help you identify and embrace what genuinely excites and drives you. As you deepen this practice, you'll likely find a renewed sense of enthusiasm. By embracing these strategies, you align your life with the core tenets of Stoicism, living with integrity and passion. Through realigning your actions with your true purpose, you're not just finding your path, you're creating a life brimming with meaning and fulfillment. This journey of rediscovery not only awakens your inner drive, but also opens the doors to a future rich with possibilities and purpose. As we draw this journey to a close, let's reflect on the 15 signs we've explored together. Each one serves as a beacon, highlighting areas where we might be steering off course. Whether it's constant frustration, emotional volatility, or a loss of enthusiasm, these signs are not just indicators of misalignment but opportunities for growth and transformation. Through the wisdom of Stoicism, we're reminded that true progress lies in focusing on what we can control and accepting what we cannot. It empowers us to find balance in our responses, master our emotions, and realign our actions with our core values. By embracing imperfection, seeking inner validation, and nurturing adaptability, we open doors to a life of purpose and fulfillment. As you reflect on these signs, consider how you might integrate Stoic principles into your daily routine. Perhaps start with a simple practice like journaling your thoughts or embracing a small challenge each day. These steps, grounded in ancient wisdom, can guide you towards greater resilience and clarity. We encourage you to share your thoughts or experiences in the comments below. What resonated with you? Have you noticed these signs in your own life? And how might Stoicism help illuminate your path forward? Remember, continuous self-assessment and adaptation are pillars of personal development. By staying mindful of your journey, you cultivate a life enriched with insight and growth. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found value in this journey, consider subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and hitting the notification bell for more insightful content. Together, let's continue to learn, grow, and embrace the transformative power of Stoicism in